Let the stories begin.
It's the storyteller's world. It's the storyteller's world, a place for all to grow. We'll lighten up your world with something you should know. Every man, woman, boy and girl, join in the storyteller's world. The storyteller's world.
This episode on The Storyteller's World, Memory Lane.
Storyteller's world.
It was a radiant day on campus, a milestone in the lives of Grace and her best friends, Anne and Rachel, who were graduating with top honors. The air was filled with celebration as families, friends, and well-wishers gathered to mark their achievements. After the festivities, the trio sat down to discuss their futures with excitement and anticipation. Rachel hosted a dinner at her house where the friends eagerly shared their news. Anne revealed her engagement, flashing a sparkling silver ring. "Tony proposed to me last night," she said, beaming. "We're getting married immediately." "But what about your career?" Grace asked, concerned. "You were top in our class." "I'll put it on hold till we're settled," Anne replied confidently. "I'll take my professional exams later." Rachel had her own thrilling news. "My dad wants me to go to England for my master's," she announced, earning more hugs and cheers. "Emeka and I will have a traditional wedding before I leave, and I want you both as my best bridesmaids." Grace smiled, feeling a pang of anxiety about her own uncertain future. "I'll work part-time to pay for my accountancy exam," she said. "My parents are poor farmers, and my Uncle Jordan can't afford to help me any further." Anne sighed. "It's a shame you don't have a boyfriend to support you." "I'm glad I don't," Grace replied firmly. "I can't afford distractions. My family depends on me to make something of myself." Years passed, and the friends stayed in touch, sharing joys and sorrows. Grace worked part-time at an accounting firm where she met Kate, a serene and joyous colleague who invited her to a church convention. That weekend changed Grace's life as she embraced the saving grace of Jesus and found a supportive community. Despite her growing in faith, Grace's love life remained the topic of gossip among the church ladies. "We've prayed for her to find a man, but nothing is working," said Rita, the sharp-tongued one. "She must be cursed," Linda added. Unbeknownst to them, a quiet man overheard their conversation. Approaching the group, he asked for Grace's phone number, claiming he had a message for her. The next evening, he introduced himself to Grace. "I'm Dele, a pastor and businessman," he said. "God told me you are my wife. Please pray about it, and we'll meet in 3 days." Grace couldn't sleep that night. Torn between doubt and hope, she finally drifted into a dream where her father gave her away to Dele, surrounded by friends in an unfamiliar, joyous setting. The next morning, Rachel called from England with startling news. "I dreamt of you last night," she said, and the dream matched Dele's description. When Grace met Dele again, he gazed into her eyes longingly. "God assured me you would not need more than 3 days to decide. What do you say?" Grace smiled, her heart pounding. "Yes. I know that you're the one for me. God confirmed it through my friend Rachel." Dele dropped to one knee, slipping a diamond ring on her finger. "Grace, Olutimi, will you be my wife?" Overwhelmed, Grace nodded. She shared her humble background, but Dele reassured her, I love you for who you are, not your circumstances. God used those gossips to connect us, and I'm so grateful. Dele immediately began transforming Grace's life. He sent his driver and fashion consultant to help her revamp her wardrobe, provided for her family, and even rebuilt her parents' home. Wedding plans soared, culminating in a grand ceremony in England hosted by Rachel. The reunion was emotional. Friends marveled at Grace's transformation, from her radiant skin to her elegant attire. Dele's family, initially wary of her age, saw the joy that she brought him and accepted her wholeheartedly. They were even more overjoyed after a brief bout of fatigue. Grace discovered she was pregnant, expecting triplets. As Grace and Dele's love story unfolded, it became a beacon of hope. Their union marked faith and divine timing, defied all odds. What do you believe God for? Grace often asked others. Trust in His timing. Delay is not denial. Grace had triplets. Only God could do a thing like that. Grace's story is a testament to the power of unwavering faith and beauty of divine timing. Against all odds, she found love, success, and a family, proving that with God, all things are possible. I have few nuggets for you. 1. Stay focused and determined. Grace's unwavering dedication to her studies and future career, despite her humble beginnings and financial challenges, highlights the importance of staying focused and determined. Value education and opportunities. Grace's story emphasizes the transformative power of education and seizing opportunities even when they seem scarce. Her uncle's belief in her potential paved the way for her success. Persevere through adversity. Despite numerous obstacles, including financial struggles and societal expectations, Grace's perseverance shines through. She doesn't let her circumstances dictate her future. Support and uplift others. The story of Grace's friends and the supportive church community underscores the significance of surrounding oneself with people who encourage and uplift each other. Maintain integrity and standards. Grace's decision to avoid distractions and focus on her goals, even when it meant turning away from potential suitors, illustrates the importance of maintaining integrity and high standards. Trust in divine timing. Grace's eventual meeting with Dele and the realization of her dreams at an older age emphasizes the message that everything happens in God's perfect timing. Embrace life's turning point. Grace's encounter with Kate and subsequent involvement in the church highlights how pivotal moments and new experiences can lead to profound personal growth and change. Overcome gossip and negativity. The story shows how Grace's life was positively influenced despite the negative gossip about her, illustrating that one should rise above negativity and focus on personal growth. Believe in miracles. Grace's late marriage and unexpected pregnancy with triplets demonstrate that miracles can happen when you least expect them. Believing in the supernatural can lead to remarkable outcomes. Finally, gratitude and humility. Throughout her journey, Grace remained humble and grateful for the blessings she received, teaching the value of humility and thankfulness in achieving and appreciating success. Thank you for being part of our community today, as we have come together to listen to stories that affect us as a people and preserve our rich heritage. If our stories have impacted you in any way, we would like to hear from you. Please drop us a line by email, and it is thestorytellersworld@gmail.com. You can also connect with us on our Facebook page and our YouTube page, The Storytellers World. Kindly subscribe and look out for our inspiring stories. Our website is storytellersworld.co.uk, where you can find our stories and audio podcasts. There is always something for everyone. Till we come your way again, it's bye from all of us at the Storytellers World.
It's the storyteller's world, a place for all to grow. Well, lighten up your world with something you should know. Every man, woman, boy and girl, join in the storyteller's world. The storyteller's world. The storyteller's world.